Today we'll hear statements by the honourable members for the District of Conception Bay South, Exploits, Fairyland, Fogo Island, Cape Friels, Cape St. Francis, and with leave, Fortune Bay, Cape Lahoon, Corner Brook, and Gander. The Honourable, the member of Conception Bay South.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, on November 8, the 38th annual Darrell Reid Memorial High School Hockey Tournament was held in Conception Bay South. Sadly, Darrell died tragically on the Ocean Ranger 42 years ago. Darrell was a former student who attended Queen Elizabeth Regional High School and was a goaltender with the Queen E Pioneers. In his honour, during the 1982-83 season, the Darrell Reid Memorial Trophy was established for the winner of the Queen Elizabeth Invitational Hockey Tournament. Mr. Robert Reid donated the trophy in memory of his son Darrell, a former Pioneers goaltender, and the Queen E Pioneer team donated a plaque in his memory. The trophy is awarded annually to the most spirited player. This memorial tournament is the longest running school tournament in the province. All the high school hockey teams in the region attend each year, bringing friendly rivalries and friendships. Myself, a Pioneer, I'm always a bit biased and very proud of my former high school and community for keeping Darrell in our memories and continuing with this memorial tournament each year. Although the Queen E Pioneers lost in the final, I congratulate the Mount Pearl Senior High Huskies on their win. Congratulations to everyone involved on making this past weekend a great success. Thank you very much.
The Honourable, the member for Exploits.
Thank you, Speaker. Today I would like to recognize Ms. Claire Foss of Botwood. Claire is 18 years old and currently attending the Comprehensive Arts, Science and Transfer Program at the College of the North Atlantic. She was awarded the town's Volunteer of the Year Award last spring in Botwood for her work with community groups. Claire also finished second place in the Royal Canadian Legion Library Contest, the poem category, and as a result was selected for the Trail of Caribou trip to France and Belgium this past July. She is also a recipient of the 2024 Kin Canada Bursary and placed second in the 2024 Lions in 3 Speakouts. Speaker, I would like for all members of the House of Assembly to join me in congratulating Claire on her achievements and wish this bright individual success in her future endeavours. Thank you.
The Honourable, the member for Fairyland.
Thank you, Speaker. I rise in this honourable House today and recognise a resident of Bay Bulls in the district of Fairyland, Edward MacDonald, otherwise known as Eddie Mac. Eddie is well known in the Bay Bulls and the surrounding area for his love of softball. Due to his love for the sport, he has worked hard and relentless hours to rejuvenate softball back to Bay Bulls and Balleen and the surrounding area. 20 years ago, the game of softball was almost non-existing in this area. However, today, the sport is in full swing. The Southern Shore Cross Softball Organization has hundreds of kids ages 5 to 17 enrolled each summer. Over the past years, the organization has won several medals and received many awards. Many of the players have been chosen to compete at a national level as part of NL select teams. He has organized many training camps over the years to allow many of the players to hone their skills. It is well respected and appreciated by the youth in the area for sharing his skills, knowledge and love of the game. I ask all members of this House to rise with me to thank and congratulate Eddie Mac on a job well done. Thank you.
The Honourable, the member for Fogo Island, Cape Friels.
Thank you, Speaker. On October the 1st, I had the pleasure to attend the 2024 Seniors of Distinction Awards. It was an uplifting and rewarding experience to see how seniors give their time and energy contributing to many varied organizations and witnessing the significant impact they have made in the communities. I had the pleasure to present Mr. Carol Parsons from Dover, the 75th Anniversary Medal of Celebration. Carol, a former educator, has spent a lifetime collaborating with community organizations, provincially and nationally, helping to better the lives of others. He is the longest-serving member of the local Recreation Committee. He served 2 terms as Mayor of Dover, and he served as President and a board member of the Alzheimer's Society of Newfoundland, Labrador, and Canada. As President of the Alzheimer's Society Board, Carol helped to develop a regional representation and participated in the development of a provincial strategy for Alzheimer's disease and other dementias. All this working contribution to the well-being of those suffering and affected by the disease. It was a pleasure to have been a part of the beautiful reward ceremony, acknowledging so many dedicated seniors. Once again, congratulations to my friend, Carol Parsons, on such of an impressive achievement. Thank you.
The Honourable the Member of Cape St. Francis.
Speaker, I am fortunate to have many wonderful volunteers throughout my district, and today I'd like to recognise the members of the Logie Bay Middle Cove Outer Cove Development Association. This awesome group of volunteers is a resident-based, non-profit corporation that develops economic, cultural, social, recreational, and environmental projects which encourage a sense of community and enhance the quality of life for residents of all ages. Incorporated in 2007, the Development Association has partnered with Municipal Town Council on many projects, such as the O'Brien Family War Memorial Storyboard, the Peters Path Revitalization Project, planting tulips at the War Memorial, Forget-Me-Nots with the grade 6 students from St. Francis of Assisi School, and taking part in many town events. Under the guidance of Chairperson Stephen Walsh, this team is committed to collaborating with Town Council and residents to build a better community. Their dedication to community is clearly evident, and I'm happy to support them in all their endeavours. Speaker, I ask my colleagues of this 50th General Assembly to join me in congratulating the Logie Bay Middle Cove Outer Cove Development Association and thank them for their continued commitment to community. Thank you.
The Honourable the Member of Fortune Bay Cape Lahum with leave. Does the member have leave? Leave is granted.
Speaker, I rise to recognize Janea Pittman of Harbour Breton, a first-year Memorial University engineering student who has been awarded a 2024 Schulich Leadership Scholarship of $120,000. In 2012, this $100 million scholarship fund was established, resulting in Canada's most coveted undergraduate science, technology, engineering, and math or STEM awards program. 100 scholarships are awarded annually to entrepreneurial-minded high school graduates enrolling in STEM programs at 20 partner universities in Canada. Every high school across the country can nominate one graduating student each year to apply. Janea is an honors high school graduate from King Academy in Harbour Breton and is pursuing an engineering degree with plans to major in electrical engineering. She chose Memorial University because of its renowned engineering program, plus allowing her to stay close to home and her family. Hardworking and passionate, Janea is deserving of this recognition and represents the next generation of trailblazers in the STEM fields. Her future is bright, and there's no doubt in my mind that she will make a positive impact on a local, national, and global scale. I ask all members to join me in congratulating Janea and wishing her every success in all of her future endeavors. Thank you, Speaker.
The Honourable the Member for Corner Brook with leave. Member have leave. The Honourable Member for Corner Brook.
Didn't you know, wherever you go, no matter how far, wherever you are, the town that you left, the place where you start, stays in your heart. Home will always be home. These are the opening lyrics to one of my favorite songs, penned and performed by a larger-than-life man from our hometown of Corner Brook. These lyrics strike a chord with many Newfoundlanders and Labradorians. Dave McHugh left the stage on November 8th, far, far too soon, and left us struggling to recapture the music. Dave McHugh, the musician, always his face smiling to the world. And to the world he did travel. From the equator to the north, Dave brought his music and his ballads to stages and fans everywhere. But Dave McHugh, that will be remembered best by those who had the joy of traveling with him on his life's journey, is remembered for the decency that was the score of his own life's lyric. It was his character and his devotion to the people and to the places that were under his protection that mattered most. Dave has left us. To his friends and partners in the music industry, your bond with him was an encore of his generosity that will always be given. We mourn with you. To our home, we struggled to fill the void of his presence. His gift of time on the causes that mattered could never be measured. To his family, Anne, Becky, Evan, Susan, Paula, Brian, Michael, Kathy, and to Debbie, you will always stay in his heart because to Dave, home will always be home, and you are his home. And you will be the heart that still beats inside of him. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable the member for Gander with leave. Member of leave. Leave is granted. The Honourable the member for Gander.
Thank you, Speaker. I rise today to mark the passing of one of Newfoundland and Labrador's pioneers of aviation and business leader. Pat White went to work young, meeting his best friend Florence, and together trying their hand at many small businesses. She supported him as he developed his passion for flying, and he supported her while she trained as an RN. He acquired a small plane to teach his son how to fly, and over time built that into one of Canada's premier flight schools, simultaneously turning Exploits Valley Air Services into Air Canada's top-performing regional airline. As an innovator, he began refitting aircraft, designing air ambulances and cargo modifications sought worldwide. He was the province's chief water bomber pilot. Pat was a staunch advocate for rural Newfoundland. He believed that with hard work and determination, anything, anywhere was possible. He built his business primarily out of Gander, insistent that economic opportunities be available close to home, because his first passion was always his family. He spoke of them often, regularly pushing aside business to drive his grandchildren to school and attend their activities. Even with his hard-nosed approach to business, a walk, a book, or good conversation were his relaxation. He often regaled friends and callers with anecdotes, especially of the old country. Pat was an Irish rebel at heart. He was as great a friend as a person could wish. I will miss him. We will miss him. I ask all the honourable members to join me in recognizing the incredible legacy of my friend, a proud Newfoundlander and Labradorian, Pat White.